I once asked a photographer if he would please stop pushing the kittens off the boat because he liked the splash that they made and he wanted to take a picture of the perfect cat landing in the water, but he didn't realize that, or he did realize that they perished after, and photographers care about nothing but themselves. It doesn't mean if 5 of them sent me their photos I wouldn't look.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So I've been contemplating on whether or not to even keep this show rolling. I've asked you guys your opinions. I think we've come to a place where we're going to do 5 photos a show. I will edit the ones that I feel need editing. So we'll still have some fun Photoshop improvements, but not all the time. And just stop sending them in because you all suck so bad. We're on the Canon C100 Mark II, of course, with the 24mm Tony 1.4. Tony balls. Okay, first shot. It's not bad. It's got some color signs, a little foggy haze, and a lighthouse in the back, or a bowl of soup. I can't tell what that is. Maybe it's a model. I don't know, but I like the colors of your ocean. It's a decent little shot. You did a vertical mode on that one. Little wrist breaker. The versatility. Oh, what'd you shoot it on? Canonl T6i. Oh, that's great. It's so inspiring. Oh, I hate you. 55 to 250. Like you walked into Best Buy and you said, hey man, what's on sale right now? And he didn't even know, he didn't even care. And that's what you ended up with. It is what it is. When I was there, I noticed a puppy had fallen into the ocean and 2 sharks were surrounding it. And I wasn't sure what to do, take the picture or swim out. So I did both. I took the picture, but I swam out to a ripped apart dead puppy body with blood everywhere. And I did manage to save his skeleton and bring them home to his parents. Your scene was cool too, it's just you didn't wait for something extra to happen. It's the extra thing that gets you into the photo contest. Oh, you hobo bitch, it's just a dog photo. You're just on your front lawn with your dog. You're not sending this into a contest here. It's sharp. The dog's happy looking, except for whoever the hell this is with your backwards legs. Why are your feet backwards? Who has that? You're the only human on earth with a right foot facing the other way. How do you walk? How do you decide which direction to walk? Your right leg's like, let's go this way, but your back leg's doing the other thing. You should see a doctor or something. Something's wrong with you. How fast can you run? Probably not very. So it's like, that annoys me about your shot, and it's just a dog on top of that, and you spent too much money for this shot. It's a 5D Mark III. It's not bad. It does video, you know. You could have captured a little video clip of this, but your backwards ass uncle in the park, barefoot, in your lawn. No, I'm not editing your stupid Chihuahua dog photo. Don't waste my time. You think you're winning this show with that one. Wow. Okay, what do we have here? That's dramatic. I would say like that should be in the next Batman, maybe. It's like a decent little scene there. Little bridge. Oh, building. Wide enough lens to capture the whole thing. Everything's perfect except the top left corner. What's that? You couldn't Photoshop out that tiny little thing? Is it your lens hood or another building? You moron. You just take that part out. A little clone tool. It's just a cloud. Cloud your way through life. You ruined it. Panasonic ZS100. Give me a break. A little point and shoot. I'm surprised. Not bad. Isn't that the little like 1-inch sensor thing? A little zoom? But it's at the ultra widest. I almost bought it. It had 120 frames per second. Not that version. Like ZS40 or something. I was like, wow, 120. Imagine that. I was just getting into the slow-mo. You're not winning this show. It does remind me of a photo I took when I was at a similar building, and some guy had jumped out from the frickin' 39th floor, and his friend was like, oh no, is he gonna be safe? Instead of going to make sure he would be safe by landing on your body, and then you sacrifice yourself, and God sees that. And he's like, oh, you know what? Not bad. Next life, you're getting an upgrade, buddy. Like a bigger belly, so you can save more friends. And then he goes through his life and he's like, that doesn't feel like an upgrade. I'm just fat. But like the amount of friends he saved with that belly, a couple, that's good. I would delete this photo immediately if I had taken it by mistake. There's just too much happening in the scene. Like, that little moment with nothing in the background, you might have had something. Or if you had stepped to the left, so the gap was just the sky with them, just the sky in the background, then that log is off to the side. You could have had something, but you don't. What the hell kind of busy bullshit is that? Olympus? What are we doing? EM5-2 with the 60mm macro for birds. Grow up. You do know that Olympus is dead, right? Your camera is probably going to stop working soon. As soon as they go out of business, your camera shuts off and it's like, ah, damn. It just doesn't work anymore, and that's going to happen to you and all Olympus users. They're not doing anything ever again. They make sushi and curry apparently now. Like, they actually make curry. You know that, right? OM System Curry. I was telling you, like, it was a joke that they're a sushi company. They're an actual food company. They don't make cameras, mostly food, to feed that fat belly guy that saves people who jump from the buildings. And it works. It's a good system. And I just wanted to point out that when I was there, I also captured that scene, and I made the same mistake, but there was an owl in the background looking at the two birds, and he was mysterious, and he was He was blurred out. It was the best shot of our time, even though I didn't take my own advice and move to the left. I'll move your mom to the left. All right, last shot here. It's kind of interesting. I don't know what this is. You're in a church. There's some kind of model statue scene, and you at least captured an interesting moment of it, even though they're not walking like they should be. But like the one guy, dark and mysterious, looking off into the... You could have done better with a better lens. If you had a 3D pop lens, we would have been in the scene, but your T6i with your kit lens, why did people buy that stuff? Like, go to Best Buy, ask if you can use their washroom. They'll say no, and then leave the store. Don't leave with a camera, crappy Canon APS-C DSLR. Like, give me a break. And the kit lens, too. You're supposed to upgrade that thing to at least a Sigma or something. Give me something. Piece of shit. How come you didn't capture the meerkat? He was on the other side. If you had just walked around, there was a meerkat. And he was kind of out of place. And you're like, that doesn't belong here, but it kind of makes the scene, doesn't it? Oh, I am so much better than you guys. All right, who won that show? We got the ocean with the lighthouse in the background, blue waters, not bad, vertical wrist breaker, the chihuahua in his front lawn with the backwards foot freak, guy confused every day of his life, the Batman scene, not bad, a little mistaken hummingbirds, not even an owl in the background, and then this statue thing, guys at a church or a museum, paid to get in somewhere, and he thinks he's a photographer. He's clearly not. Who won that scene? You gotta give it to Batman. Come on. It's an interesting darkness, and it's only a point and shoot. They're making a comeback. Wow. So, like, you did well. Thank you for coming here. So if you must be on this show, just second guess it and don't send me a photo at cameraconspiracies@disciples.com. If you send it to my regular email, welcome to being blocked immediately, you moron. I've had a couple people, here's my photo submission. It's like, yeah, here's blocking you forever. I don't deal with you guys in my main email. That's for terrible offers from companies saying, will you review this lawnmower? Like, live in an apartment. It's not going to get you much traction. I'll leave. How you doing? You Bitcoining your way through life. That's nice. There's Tony Balls. Subscribe for my man, I'm saying.